Hey! Hey! Look at this! You see this? Fix it! Fix it right now! We're like 1 sub away from 40, after which we'll be 10 away from 50, after which we'll be like halfway from reaching my 100 sub goal for the year. Let's make it happen! Woo! But for real, before the video starts, I just needed to say thank you guys for like nearly 40 subs. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've been like less consistent lately because I had been working on a video that was quite different in nature from, you know, the normal gaming stuff that I usually do. But it kept getting copyright claimed when I uploaded it, and I kept doing like, you know, reiterations of it after like making changes, but like the changes they want me to make just won't do the video justice if I make them and release it. So I think for now that video is just gonna have to go into the vault. I don't know, maybe someday you'll get to see it. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your wonderful friends and family who you think might also enjoy it as well. It would mean a lot, and it would really help inspire me to keep making videos, because, you know, it's sometimes like a wasteland or what's that place called? Sahara? Yeah, Sahara. It's like a Sahara desert out here, you know? Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's just very tiresome, you know? But seeing you guys, you know, show support even just like from 1 subscriber at a time, or, you know, even just like 1 like at a time, 1 comment, you know, it helps keep me going, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. Alright, onward to the video.
If you don't tell me, we're not friends anymore, okay? I'm gonna quit being a lab mem.
Oh! I'm so tense, and I don't know why.
So... please be my... Shut up! What's wrong with being a virgin?
How's it going, everybody? HoodlaMutt here, back with some more Steins Gate. And last time, we decided we are apparently, from the immense wisdom and knowledge that is Okabe's heart, we're going to go on a date with Lukako, which is awkward because we have the knowledge of Lukako being a boy prior in a different world line. Yeah, everything got weird. And it didn't have to be, you know. And even Kurisu is a little to blame here, instead of pushing her, you know, logic of just, why don't we just say something to get the pager? Like, you know, lies don't matter. Nothing's really gonna matter. Just get the pager, figure out what the number is and whatever, and then none of this will have ever happened. You don't have to do the date. You don't have to lie. You don't have to use force, as Kurisu at one point said. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here with this game's logic, but anyway, I guess we'll see what happens from here on this date in this episode. Also, I wanted to say right before we begin that one of you little whippersnappers have been liking almost every single one of my Steins Gate videos, and I really appreciate that. So thank you very much for doing that. I just wanted to, you know who you are. You know who you are. I just wanted to say thank you. So without further ado, let us get into this episode. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sunlight's not too strong yet. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. I was up all night thinking about Lukako. Oh!
Okarin? Ah, there you are.
Uh-oh, she looks a little upsetty. I guess maybe that was a little more... a little more oomph into it. Mayuri enters the room and looks at me with a disapproving pout. She didn't say, "Tutaru." It's rare to see her in such a bad mood. You're early. It's still 8. Something happened today?
I'm here to scold you, Okarin.
She gives me a glare that's more cute than frightening. Yeah, she can't be frightening. She's never been very good at getting angry.
Mayushi's very disappointed in you.
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. What did I do?
You can't fool me, Okarin. You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you?
How did you...
Luka-chan told me. She said you said she was a guy.
Uh-oh. Darn. Those two are close friends. I should have known Lukako would go to Mayuri first.
Why would you say such a mean thing, Okarin?
Mayuri, it doesn't involve you. This is a serious, confidential matter involving the organization.
It does too involve me. Luka-chan is Mayushi's friend. If you don't tell me, we're not friends anymore, okay? I'm gonna quit being a lab mem.
Oh! This is the first time I've ever seen Mayuri so angry. I'm not sure how to deal with this, honestly.
Why did you say such a mean thing?
I did it to save you. But I can't say that. I don't have it in me to tell this innocent girl that she's fated to die in just 2 days. Come to think of it, was it a mistake to tell Lukako about Mayuri's murder? I did make sure to tell Lukako not to breathe a word about it.
You're worried about something, aren't you?
She's sharp, even though she never seems to be thinking anything. He can't help but just flame her a little bit every now and then, you know? It's just, how? How can you just flame her so often?
I can tell. I've been watching you longer than anyone, Okarin. And yesterday, you talked with Chris-chan for a long time, didn't you? If something's wrong, you should talk to Mayushi too, okay? I want to help too, okay? Now, let's go apologize to Luka-chan. Will you do that for me? Mayushi will come too, so let's... Oh, Karin?
Come now, Mayuri. Me? Worry? Don't be ridiculous. I am the insane mad scientist, Haowen Kiyoma. I have nothing to worry about. All I have is the hunger for chaos.
Oh, Karin.
I can't tell Mayuri. I can't. Even if Mayuri hates me for it. Oh, hello? Okay. Lukako didn't even put a title. I can't think of the word of what that's called. A subject, as they say in email lingo. Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting, please. Something important? What? I told her everything yesterday, including about Mayuri's death. Perhaps, after sleeping on it, she finally decided to believe my story. Or she's gonna confess. It's gonna be something like that. All right. I get up from the sofa.
Where are you going? Mayu, she's not done talking.
I'm going to Lukako's.
Really? You're going to apologize? Then let Mayushi come too.
No. That will just make it harder. I put my hand on Mayuri's shoulder. Please, take care of the lab while I'm gone. Mayuri's shoulder droops. She looks sad for some reason, but she lets me go. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukako standing alone in the courtyard. She's dressed in regular clothes instead of her Miko garb. She still hasn't noticed me. Lukako stands still in the silent courtyard. The only movement comes from the trees swaying in the summer breeze. It's like a scene from a movie. I stop and watch in fascination. Finally, Lukako turns around. Our eyes meet. I awkwardly clear my throat and walk towards him. Her. Lukako bows her head.
You came. Thank you.
We stare at each other in silence. Crap. This is awkward. I can't stand the silence, so I try to start the conversation. What did you tell Mayuri?
Sorry, but Mayuri-chan's the only one I could talk to about this.
I mean, how much did you tell her?
I kept most of it a secret, especially the stuff about her dying.
That's a relief. Do you still think I'm joking? Lukako shakes her head. She believes me? You said you had something important to talk about, yeah? Yeah? What? I'm trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Faris. Lukako doesn't even know Faris. Does she? I don't think that they ever, really... Oh, well, no, well, maybe. I don't know, because Mayuri works with her, so they might... Maybe they do, and I just don't know. Okay. I really don't know how to deal with Lukako now that she's a girl. Lukako takes a deep breath, as if to prepare herself. Her face is turning red for some reason. She opens her mouth to speak, then closes it again. She continues for several cycles. Oh no, I'm right, aren't I? I'm pretty sure. Watch me be right. What's wrong with her? Her tension is getting to me. My heart starts pounding like an alarm bell. Yes?
Want to ask...
Yes?
Okabe-san, about what you said yesterday.
Yeah.
I believe you.
That's great! So she's willing to go back to being a guy, even though I hurt her feelings. For her to believe me in spite of that makes me pretty happy. Oh no. But something's strange about Lukako. She still looks wound up pretty tight. In fact, it's gotten worse. Now she looks on the verge of tears.
So, well, in exchange for becoming a guy again.
Uh-oh. In exchange? She wants something in return? I wasn't expecting this.
For today and tomorrow, we can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger.
What? What is she talking about? My throat goes dry. I'm so tense, and I don't know why.
So, please be my...
I couldn't hear you. One more time. Lukako's voice was even softer than ever. So soft that I couldn't hear her from here.
Please be my... and...
No good. I still can't hear her. Speak up. I'll do anything I can.
boy and...
What?
Please be my boyfriend.
Oh, Lukako, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't know what you're doing to us here. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, no. Dude. What? Boyfriend? It takes me a while to process the word. Meanwhile, Lukako starts squirming and fidgeting. She refuses to look me in the eye. My heart is pounding. What's going on? What did she say to me? Boyfriend. 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 She wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow? What? Why? Without thinking, I ask the worst possible question. Lukako curls up even smaller.
I like you.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. And we still don't know what happened in this world line before we, zapped our memories, right? Like Okabe could have just been completely fine, treats Lukako like a girl, because in this world line, he or she, whatever is, and it's and then suddenly there's just this quick 180 because of the world line that we come from, which we're calling the true world line, It's dude. Oh, no. Her voice is as small as the buzzing of a mosquito, but it all has the courage she can muster. I feel my heart tighten at those words. Silence. More silence. Wait just a second. This is too sudden. I mean, maybe it's not sudden exactly. I've known about Lukako's feelings since yesterday, when Kurisu told me about the romance flag. But still, I didn't think it would come to this. Now, weren't you going to go on a date? Isn't that what you resolved to do? Anyway, wasn't that our resolution to try and get the pager number or whatever? Okay. My mind goes blank. I can't think straight. Lukako hangs her head, waiting for my answer. She looks so cute and innocent. I feel myself drawn to... No! No, no, no! That's wrong. That's just wrong! I am not attracted to Lukako. Let me think about it. Give me 5 minutes. What? Let me think about it, bro. I turn and flee like a scared rabbit. I'm so embarrassed, I can't look back. Are you freaking what the Dude, he just ditched. He just left. 2 to 5 minutes, he says, and then 10 minutes later, are you kidding me? What the heck? Dude, it would have just been better had you asked about the pager and just came up with a lie. This is so much worse. This is worse on so many levels for everyone. Why? Why are you doing this? Oh my gosh. 10 minutes later, I get back to the lab. Mayuri's eating a red bean bun. It sounds good, actually.
Okarin, how'd it go? Did you apologize to Luka-chan?
Yeah. So put the juicy chicken number 1 in the microwave and nuke it so that the D-mail's basically ABC and... What?
What?
The microwave was developed by knights of the... is he saying this as Hao and Kyoma? I can't tell. We'll read it that way just for fun. The microwave was discovered by knights of the Rosicrucian order who used alchemy, meaning that the sound of the chime is the brainwashing device, while the chime itself actually doesn't have any meaning at all.
What? Okarin's broken.
I mutter incoherently as I set up the time leap machine. Oh no.
What are you doing?
Making a tactical retreat.
Retreat?
Oh no, dude. How far do I go? As far as I can. Yeah, that's it. Far away from here. I jump all the way back to August 11th, the limit of the time leap machine's range, which we still have no clue why that is the range, but sure. Oh boy. Okay. Sure. When I'm done, Kurisu is standing before me, fiddling with the phone wave named subject to changes wiring.
Stop staring. You're distracting me. How many times do I have to tell you?
She's still working on the time leap machine upgrade. I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on. Oh no. Genius neuroscientist. I need to talk to you.
Make it short.
I want you to come with me to Yanabayashi Shrine.
Tell me why. If it's a date or something, then I refuse.
Hao-in Kyoma does not go on dates, much less with his assistant. Ridiculous. She's glaring like she's gonna kill me. Let's leave the jokes aside for now. So, I need you to explain the differences between the male brain and the female brain. What? I briefly explained my situation and what happened with Lukako before I leapt. Leaped? Whatever. How many times have I explained this to Kurisu now? Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go.
Okabe-san and Makase-san, did you come to pray?
Not exactly.
Actually, we have something to talk to you about, Urashibara-san.
This is the strategy I thought up. Its name is Operation Christina. Lukako reacts differently to me. I already know she'll have a breakdown if I tell her she's a guy. But she's not too familiar with Kurisu, and they're both girls, so it should be easier if Kurisu tells her. That's why I persuaded Kurisu to handle it. So I wait behind Kurisu and watch silently. It's like that meme, excuse me, but he asked for no pickles. There's gotta be a Steins Gate version of that meme out there. There has to be. I'm looking it up after this to see if there actually is one.
What might that be?
Lukako is shy. He was distant with me back when we first met. And I can see she's made a small wall between herself and Kurisu now too. On the other hand, Kuritsu's very calm, truly reliable. Kurisu puts on a gentle smile and begins her explanation.
Did you know? Male and female brains are very different. What?
Hey.
Male brains are right dominant, female brains are left dominant. Yeah? By the way, the right brain handles image processing, spatial processing, and comprehensive judgment. The left brain handles things like language and calculation. The right and left brains are connected by the corpus callosum, which is more developed in females. You know how people say that girls are better at multitasking? That can be explained by the development of the corpus callosum. What?
What the heck is she talking about?
Actually, these theories are kind of fringe. They're not really that credible. So if you don't mind, I'd like to do an experiment.
Oh, okay, this is interesting. Alright, I want to see what happens here. I don't know how this is going to help us get the pager number, but I'm curious to know what happens here.
An experiment? I want to try mapping your brain patterns to see if they're more female or male. What is mapping?
Lukako's clearly frightened.
Brainwave mapping. We just take a sample of your brainwaves. Anyway, you'll understand if you try it. Okay? Okay? It won't hurt a bit. No thanks. It'll be okay, I promise. It won't hurt a bit. Just come to the lab and we'll...
What kind of perverted old man are you? I lightly chopped Kurisu on the head.
What?
Don't you what me? What did we come here for? What are you going to do if you scare Lukako away?
I'm just treating her like a valuable test sub...
Go back to the lab, you experiment-loving girl.
Yeah, okay. And that's the thanks I get for going out of my way to help you.
I'm gone. You're on your own now. Kurisu leaves the shrine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself. Man, I kind of wanted to see what would happen. I didn't know where that was going, but I thought we were going to do like an experiment to like prove to Lukako that like maybe because there's just such a slight divergence that she is actually a he, like in the true world line, if you can say that there's a true world line in this case. But that's where I thought that was going. But apparently, no, just a one-off joke. Okay. What was Makase-san talking about? Well, basically, do I have to explain it myself after all? You're actually a guy. The result is the same, of course. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's morning now. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sun's not too strong yet. This is the second time I've woken up like this, though the date was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then. Through the front door, I hear someone stomping up the stairs. I jump up, thinking it's Moeka, but then I realize who it is.
Okarin? There you are!
Mayuri enters and greets me with a disapproving pout. Originally, Mayuri was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry. She probably went to see Lukako.
Mayushi's very disappointed in you.
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. Of course. I sigh in frustration. Before I time leaped, this happened on the 14th. Today is the 12th. Since I explained the situation to Lukako early, it looks like Mayuri's protest came early too.
You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you? Luka-chan told me. She said you said she was a guy. Why would you say such a mean thing, Okarin?
I'm going to see her now, so don't worry.
Really? Thank goodness. If you weren't gonna apologize, then Mayushi was never gonna talk to you again.
That mail should come any minute now. Yeah, there it is. It actually came. If I go to Yanabayashi Shrine now, Lukako will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend. Please be my boyfriend. But this time, I thought ahead. Christina! Christina! I start yelling at the development room and begin to hear the sounds of someone moving inside.
Is Chris-chan sleeping? She worked all night, so you shouldn't wake her up.
I know, but I have to do this. Christina! Please wake up!
Oh, shut up.
Kurisu comes out of the development room with sleepy eyes.
Chris-chan! Da-da-da!
Last night, she fell asleep at the desk. The sleeves of her clothes left a mark on her cheek. Her hair's frayed. Her eyes are red. She rubs those red eyes.
What is it?
I'm going to Yanabayashi Shrine. Come with me. It's time for Operation Christina number 2. Oh, no.
Until the 15th. We can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger. So, please be my... Please be my and boy and please be my boyfriend.
Same as before. Only this time, I have to be her boyfriend for 4 days instead of just 2. I guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. It's time to set Operation Christina number 2 in motion. Last time, things got complicated when I added that experiment-loving girl to the conversation. This time, I had her watch things from the shadows near the staircase. Excuse me. I need a moment. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I turn my back to Lukako and call Kurisu. Sup, you filthy normal. You filthy normal! It's somehow even worse than calling someone a filthy casual, dude. What? Who's a normal? Think about how I feel for once. Did you hear what Lukako said just now?
No. Fill me in.
You weren't listening?
How am I supposed to listen from all the way over here?
She confessed until the 15th. Then back to manhood.
Roger. And? Why are you asking me? Just grant Urashibara-san's wish.
But it's Lukako!
What's wrong with her? I mean, look how cute she is.
But she's a...
Her being a guy might just be your imagination. From my perspective, she's always been a girl. Just give up. Bye.
Wait! She hung up. Oh my gosh. Darn! Why did I even bring her along? What a useless assistant. I stuff my phone into my pocket and head back to Lukako.
Were you on the phone? With Makase-san?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. You looked like you were having fun.
Oh no, oh jeez. Nonsense. Is this pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure?
So...
Lukako fidgets restlessly.
Your answer.
Please be my boyfriend. A 4-day trial relationship. Will those 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure, Lukako is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist, and her skin is as white as alabaster. Even when Lukako was a guy, I occasionally found myself mesmerized by his girlish demeanor. Biologically, the current Lukako is a girl, so even if we do stuff, there shouldn't be a problem. gosh. What do you mean? Okay, there's so much wrong here. Like this is so dumb. He did a tactical retreat the first time. Why don't you do a tactical retreat this time? Tell her like the day before so you can at least shorten the time so that you don't have to go through this so long. You know what I mean? Like what the heck is this? Oh my gosh. This is so dumb. But still, I'm on a mission to change Lukako back into a guy. I need to accomplish that mission to save Mayuri. If I go out with the girl Lukako and fall in love with her, then will I be able to treat guy Lukako like I used to? Just don't do that. What do you, just be really just don't attach yourself. Just keep it like, yeah, sure, whatever, until you can get the thing. Or just lie and get the pager right now. Be like, hey, real quick, by the way. Oh my gosh. This is so unnecessary. If I forget he's a guy and lose my self-control, it could result in complications. Oh my gosh. Going out with the current Lukako isn't the problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? No, not really. I mean, this is still weird, dude. The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. The problem isn't Lukako, but my own heart. Besides, I'm supposed to be saving Mayuri, not going out on dates. But on the other hand, Lukako's cooperation is essential to save Mayuri. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukako and make her cry. Or you just lie. Oh my gosh, I can't stress that enough. Anyway, for the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. I'll do it. I'll take Lukako's deal. But if we're going to do this, I tell myself, there's one rule that you must follow. You must not fall in love with Lukako. Even if it means trampling on her heart, you must not fall in love. Fall in love, and you could end up walking the forbidden path. Lukako is a guy. A guy. A guy. A guy. A guy. Guy, 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 guy. And don't you forget it. Just don't forget. Very well.
Huh?
I'll go out with you, but only until the 15th. Tears immediately fall from Lukako's eyes. Why are you crying?
I'm happy. I was sure that you'd say no. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Her face is red, and her eyes are wet with tears. Yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed, but happy at the same time, makes me feel... She's... too cute! I mustn't fall in love, but I'm about to! Why does every single one of her actions have to be so cute? She must be doing it on purpose! There's no other way! Lukako's cuteness is a terror of the universe.
Okabe-san?
What? Lukako wipes her tears away. This is so screwed, dude.
Tomorrow.
Duh? What does she mean by duh?
Please, take me on a date.
What did you say? A date? True, when a couple goes somewhere together, that's called a date. It would really be a jerk move if I refused to go on a date right after we started going out. Okay, but where? Doesn't look like she's got a place in mind.
I want to go where you want to go, Okabe-san. I want to know more about the places you frequent, Okabe-san.
So in other words, she wants me to decide for her? It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you for anything you say. I scratch my head in thought. Then I'll come up with something by tomorrow. For now, I just want to get out of this sickeningly sweet atmosphere that's brewing. This is so not necessary. This is so just like the writers of this story were just like, hey, we gotta make this happen somehow. How are we gonna do this just to make this awkward? How are we gonna do this? Because like this so should have been avoided. Everything Kurisu said that was everything other than doing this and using force was exactly the things we should have done. Just there's no question. There's just no question. You just somehow get the information. Via a lie, via just say we're gonna do an experiment. We just thought it'd be fun, and we wanted to try doing this because we figured your mom probably had a page. I don't know, like what? Come up with anything. It does not have to be like this. This is so convoluted. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh. We arrange to meet tomorrow morning. Then I quickly leave the shrine behind. I breathe a sigh of relief at the sparsity of pedestrians on Mensebashi Bridge. Well? Kurisu is walking behind me. She was completely useless.
Did you agree to go out with her? Well, I can kind of guess based on Urushibara-san's reaction.
Wait, you saw that?
You told me to watch, didn't you?
Oh yeah. I was expecting her to give me advice. Guess I should have known better. We're going on a date tomorrow.
Yeah?
Kurisu makes a small nasal sound. She hasn't been making eye contact.
Our insane mad scientist is dating a high school girl. That's not insane at all.
Darn you, Kurisu. Must you always be so cynical? Let's just ignore her and get to the lab. But just as I quicken my pace, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me back. I almost fall down backwards. What was that for?
Sorry. I didn't mean to be so snippy. I'm just a little irritated.
Is it cause she I bet she likes us, right? Like, is that it? Yeah? I mean, come on. She's a Cinderella. I mean, it's obvious. It's so obvious. But I want to see it. She's got to be the one to say it. Kurisu doesn't tell me what she's irritated about. Instead, she starts rubbing her temples.
You made this choice to save Mayuri, so I'll change my way of thinking too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Anyway, do you have any plans for your date tomorrow?
Date plans. I told Lukako I'd come up with something by tomorrow. So far, I've made no progress. I can't help but feel uneasy about the whole thing, even though I'm doing it to save Mayuri. It's funny too. It's I guess it's a thing for anyone that doesn't know anything about like Japanese culture, at least from my understanding. I guess that's a thing. Like the guys are kind of expected to come up with the whole plan for the date, which they often feel is like very pressuring because they're always worried, like, you know, what if the girl doesn't like, you know, what I decided to do, and oftentimes that can be the case. But they always say, like, when they ask them, like, what do you want to do? They're like, you just come up with something, as though, you know, dismissive, like, I'll like whatever you pick, but then end up not liking it during the date. I think that's a very interesting way of constructing a date. You know, it's like, it seems very easy to have error, I guess. But it's interesting. I thought that was interesting when I first learned about it. So just a little fun fact. Well, do you? This calls for Hawawin Kiyoma. I have only one thing to say, assistant mine. I am the great Hawawin Kiyoma, a mad scientist with an IQ rivaling that of Isaac Newton himself.
And?
Naturally, as a mad scientist, I have no interest in this thing mortals call love. My incredible brain is devoted to the destruction of the system that controls the world, and the birth of a new age of chaos.
You're obviously a virgin. Thank you very... Pretend you didn't just hear that.
Darn you, assistant! How dare you point out the truth so bluntly? I won't forgive this insult.
Sorry.
And what about you? Your experience must be vast indeed if you think you can lecture me about it.
Ugh.
I don't miss Christina's grimace. That's what I thought. You spend all your time on research, so you've got zero experience, don't you? You must have been awfully lonely in America, huh?
Shut up! What's wrong with being a virgin?
The genius girl who cried virgin at the center of Okabe. I wouldn't be surprised to see it plastered across the blogosphere. Thankfully, it's early morning, but there are still a few pedestrians grinning at Kurisu. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. It means that you're pure and wholesome. That's all that means. Don't take it. See, there's this thing that people think that you gotta jump into that. You don't. It doesn't mean you're a loser. It means you have standards. It means you have resolve. Don't let anyone tell you different. This is what Jesus tells us, all right? And he's the authority of everything. So don't let anyone peer pressure you into any of that. This is some inspiring words from Hoodla right now to any of the rest of you virgins. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. Help me.
Let's get out of here.
Kurisu starts to hurry away.
What's important for a first date is to make a good impression. An unclear appearance is out of the question. A haircut is especially important. Long hair looks dirty, so it's no good. For clothes, you should wear something exactly the right size. Though it may be trendy, especially in Okabe, for young men to wear baggy clothes, it looks sloppy, so it's no good.
Why exactly am I in a maid cafe getting date advice from my younger assistant, who is also a girl?
On the first date, conversations tend to break due to mutual nervousness. What's important is to play conversation catch. One-sided conversations aren't fun for the other side. Girls especially like to talk, So the guy should try to keep the conversation going. Not just by listening. Throwing in appropriate responses is also necessary. Responsiveness gives the girl the impression that you're really listening to her.
All right, truth bombs coming out here. Dating advice from Kurisu. All right.
Basically, you need to be the opposite of yourself. Anyway, focus on acting normal for now. No more of that idiotic laughter. You're too heavy-handed with girls. You talk too pompously. You fire off nonsensical delusions.
Watch, we're gonna end up trying to like change ourselves, and then, Lukako's gonna be like, "You're not being the same. It's gotta be me," and then like running away or something, and then we're gonna have to be like, "Oh no, I was just trying to how much you want to bet?" I can already see it. I freaking know how story works. Watch me be right. Hey, you're just reading out of a dating manual, so you've got no right to look down on me, you American virgin. Since neither of us knows anything about romance, we're studying out of a dating manual we bought on the way here. Oh my gosh. Who are you? I can't even do it. I'm losing myself right now. I think it's funny that they both are like, she bought it. It sounded like it was coming for her and that it was a dating manual. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh.
Who are you calling an American virgin?
Who else but you?
Yeah, sure thing, virgin. There's a saying, a fortress is judged by how many attacks it repulses. A soldier is judged by how many fortresses he takes.
That's not a saying. Don't look so proud of yourself. Oh wait, I got mail. Hold on. Mayuri. I'm fine. Mayushi's been happy lately. Oh, I guess there's one thing I'm a little sad about, but if you add everything up, I'm 120% satisfied with my life. Well, what are you sad about? I want to know what you're sad about. Tell me. Let me answer. No. Oh. Okay.
You're right. This is a dumb argument. Anyway, this dating manual actually says some pretty interesting things.
Kurisu flips through the manual on top of the table.
Like, when walking down the street, be sure to put yourself between your date and the road, or whatever you do, don't make the girl pay for anything. Okay. For your date tomorrow, make sure you follow all these rules.
I wonder if I can really be that careful. Nah, dude, just be yourself.
And after that, there's carry a clean handkerchief, spread it out when the girl goes to sit on a park bench.
Really? That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm not her butler.
But that's what the book says.
Gotta go by the book. Everything by the book. Everything's by the book. It's not like relationships have anything to do with feelings. Also, like, who cares? Who cares? We just want the pager number. Again, I'm just gonna keep reminding all of us of this because I think it's important.
When it's time to eat, avoid fast food of all kinds. Family restaurants are borderline acceptable. Anything else depends on your budget.
Family restaurants are borderline. Where are the family restaurants in Okabe?
Arrive at the meeting place at least 15 minutes early. Tardiness is unacceptable.
15 minutes early.
Then you just need to decide where to take her. Movies, art galleries, strolling through town, and food are all safe.
I see. It's easier than I thought. I was under the impression that the first date required going to a beautiful beach resort, exchanging your first kiss, bathed in the light of the setting sun, and stuff like that.
That's really romantic. I mean, that's virgin imagination at full throttle. You've read too much manga.
You're ousting yourself. You just keep doing it. You can't even hide anymore. I don't know. Oh man, this is funny, man. Oh my gosh. You too.
Besides, your date's a minor, so don't even think about bringing her to a hotel, okay?
Is that a thing over there? Can you do that? Yeah, I just realized that again. Holy crap! I keep forgetting they're not all teenagers. Like what? I don't know about all this. What the heck? Is that a thing? Can that happen over there? I don't know. I just thought about that. Let's just get the pager number and get out. All right, pager number, get out. We're done. You know. What do you take me for? That way lie? That way lie. I don't know what that's actually supposed to say, so I guess I'll just say it and try to make sense of it. That way lie. Forbidden lusts. Not to mention, Lukako's such an innocent girl. If I brought her to a hotel, she'd probably faint from shock.
That just about covers it. Well, was my lecture helpful?
You mean the manual's lecture? Anyway, strolling around town counts as a date, huh? In that case, I don't have to waste money.
Nya nya? Kiyoma, are you going on a date, nya?
Oh no, don't get everyone involved. Come on, man. I just want the pager number. Forrest comes to our table carrying drinks.
Thanks for waiting. I'll prepare your iced coffee, Nyan.
As usual, she pours in milk and syrup right in front of me. Kurisu watches this with great interest. I guess this is her first time at a maid cafe.
Is Mayushi the lucky girl, Nya?
Forrest winks at me playfully while stirring Kuritsu's iced coffee. Why would you think that?
Nya? Not her, Nya? Then...
Forrest looks at Kurisu.
Is it her, Nya? What?
No. She's my assistant. Kurisu and I exchange glares sharper than a sword's blade. I swear sparks are flying.
Then some other girl, Nya? Kiyoma, you tomcat. You're making moves on too many girls, Nya. Oh-ho. So you're making moves on too many girls, huh?
What nonsense. Well, I guess I did hug Forrest. But that was on the 14th, so when I time-leaped to the 12th, it was undone. I shake off a pain of loneliness and return to the conversation. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so... Oh my god. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, dude. I don't want to do this. I need a drink of tea. I have tea. The next day finds me strolling around Okabe with Lukako.
So, where to next?
Event number 1, lunch at a family restaurant, is already complete. I took care of the bill, and now we're back out in the heat. I've got the entire day planned out in my head. The next event is... How about we take a walk around town?
Okay.
It's Oban holiday, so Okabe is crowded. To avoid the crowds, we end up walking through the back streets. My plan is to walk with Lukako all the way to Ueno and back. That should be enough, right? Wait, that's all he's doing? Oh, yeah, just get it out of the way. Just waste time. Just waste time. That's a solid strategy. Just waste time. Get that pager number. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're here for. Get the pager number. I walk quickly. This conversation thing isn't going so well. I tried to follow the guide's advice and be a good listener, but Lukako's silent by nature. She doesn't really start talking on her own. Even at the family restaurant, the words we exchanged were mostly just things like, "It's crowded today," "It's delicious," and "It was delicious." And I think it was a mistake to just wander around. Especially since we've ended up in a residential area where, with no interesting scenery whatsoever.
Okabe-san.
Lukako speaks up. She's a few steps behind me. Yeah? I stop and turn around. Lukako catches up, and we start walking together again.
Do you remember? About the first time you and I met?
Yeah. Probably not the same one, though, unless it's like, well, it probably would be the same thing, right? I guess? Yeah, it just would have been different genders, so yeah, it's probably the same thing, because it wasn't a big divergence change, so. Of course, what I actually remember is how I met the male Lukako. Well, it's probably similar, right? Am I forget? Oh, okay, maybe it's not the same. It was during Golden Week in May. I was searching Okabe for materials to build a new future gadget when I saw Lukako in his Miko garb, surrounded by some cameramen. Oh, so we only, like, very recently know Lukako. Because he's looking for stuff for the new future gadget that he was trying to do. So we've only known Lukako for, like, a short while. Okay.
Please stop. I can't.
Ew.
Please, let me take just one photo.
That cosplay is super moe. I'd never seen such a cute Miko cosplayer before.
This isn't cosplay.
If you could make a cute pose, I'd be super happy.
Do the thing, you know, the thing Megumi-tan does in Miko Miko Overdrive.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Megumi-tan, right? Can you do it for us?
I don't know. Sorry.
What's wrong? If you come to Akiba in cosplay, that means you want people to take your picture, right? I love how anime always has like the creepy jerks or whatever, you know, they always say the thing that's super obviously just wrong. That's just obviously objectively incorrect. It's like, what? But there's probably people that really think that, though, you know? It's like, they probably actually say these things. I don't know. It just seems so, like, I feel like anyone that actually does this would do it in secret or do it knowing that they're doing something that's not okay and just don't care, you know? It's like, I don't know. Anyway.
That's right. Or are you rejecting us because we're losers?
No. It's just... This isn't cosplay.
To be honest, the Miko garb fascinated me. Because Miko are sacred, chosen to serve the gods. I know college girls are doing it for money these days, but as far as I'm concerned, that's sacrilege. As is demanding to photograph a sacred Miko. I couldn't let it pass. You with the cameras!
Eh?
Who are you? Huh. Who am I? I am the great Haowen Kiyoma, bearer of the mightiest brain since Einstein himself. The insane mad scientist who will bring chaos to the world!
What's with this guy?
He's nuts. Stop right there. This Miko clearly does not want your attention.
Get out of here, Chinibyo.
You're trying to be cool and save a girl for some X in return. You're just another pervert. Look in the mirror when you say that. You're the ones harassing this frail girl, forcing her to take perverted pictures. Have you no otaku pride?
I'm
A cameraman who frightens a sacred Miko is no cameraman at all. He's nothing but a low-life scum, unfit to walk the holy streets of Okabe.
What? Everyone's aiming for low-angle shots of cute 3D girls.
Amateur cosplayers should take what they get. When you cosplay in Okabe, you're asking to get photographed. That's how it works.
no, I'm a guy.
Instantly, our jaws drop to the ground.
So, there's no point in photographing me.
Lukako murmured sadly.
Really?
No way. Someone this cute can't be a guy.
I am a guy. I even have an Adam's apple.
Lukako lifted his chin a bit, exposing his pale neck. That gesture was really sexy, but there was indeed a lump on his neck.
Then, you've got one down there too?
Lukako nodded reluctantly. He was already crying by that point. So were the cameramen. What the heck? This is fraud!
What kind of guy wears Miko robes? You some kind of pervert?
Thank God I didn't take a picture. I feel tricked. They left the place, mumbling complaints all the while. Those jerks were a disgrace to otaku everywhere. Daru would have said something like, "Someone this cute can't be a girl. So you're a trap. Awesome." Daru is the true otaku. Gosh, darn it, dude. Oh, little pieces of my soul are leaving me. Oh, gosh. No, Daru is not a true otaku. Okabe, Daru is just like them. He's just like them. He is. No, he's no better. He's no better.
Thank you very much.
Huh? Nah, it's nothing.
But you're disappointed that you saved the guy, aren't you? I'm sorry. I can't live up to your expectations.
What's your name?
Huh? Urashibara. Luca.
Why are you apologizing?
I mean, I look like this, but I'm a guy.
It matters not. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. We need to work on that inferiority complex of yours. Come with me. I shall bestow upon you a mighty gift, an item that will give you courage. I'm sure you, too, have noticed the true power that sleeps inside of you. What's wrong? You desire power, don't you?
Power?
Indeed. I can grant you power. All you need is the will, the desire, the hunger. Never again will you fear a camera lens.
after that, we went to Blade Works, and you bought me Samadare. I didn't expect that.
Ah, well, I didn't expect he'd actually come with me. You literally invited him. What do you mean? What? But when he did, I realized that he had potential to become a Chinibyo. That's why I bought him the 980 yen, tax included, demon sword. Afterwards, Lukako and I went through intense training to develop the Seishin Zanma School of Swordsmanship. In retrospect, I can't believe I said all that ridiculous stuff. It makes me want to crawl into a hole and hide. You say that stuff all the time, so I mean, you know. Don't need to feel bad.
I was really surprised when you said it didn't matter. But at the same time, it really made me happy. It's strange, huh? Those words really moved me.
Lukako's cheeks then turn rosy pink. Her blush is too powerful. I have to look away.
Ever since you said those words, I've liked you.
Oh my gosh, since the first time. Wait. Nah, okay, no, it's gotta be. Okay, never mind. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Is she saying what I think she's saying? But that Lukako was a guy. Does that mean I made the guy Lukako fall in love with me? That's what I was gonna say. Oh no. Oh no. No, I doubt it though, right? I mean, this is a different world line, so it's probably different here, right? My mind goes blank. Oh no. By the time I drop her off back at the shrine, I'm worn out physically and mentally. We ended up walking for 4 hours straight, which was tiring, but my mental exhaustion is greater. In the end, we didn't talk much. We just walked.
Today was really fun.
Really? She's just saying that out of consideration. I can tell that she's forcing her smile. All through the date, I couldn't stop thinking about the time Lukako fell in love with me, so I barely made conversation at all. That manual was completely useless. On this world line, Lukako was a girl from the beginning, so Lukako's memories of when we first met might be inconsistent with mine. But even with that in consideration, Lukako's story still fell out of place.
So,
Lukako fidgets as she whispers. What is it?
Well, tomorrow.
Huh? She wants to go on a date again tomorrow? I mean, we are a couple, and we are going out, and that means we like each other, and it's summer break right now, so it's natural to go on a date every day.
I want to be with Okabe-san again. Tomorrow.
Thanks. Dude! Ah!
Is that okay?
Of course it is. Yes, of course.
Thank goodness.
Lukako smiles again. She looks so happy and relieved. Seeing her like this makes incomprehensible feelings well up inside me.
Well, see you tomorrow.
I feel a huge weight on my shoulders. Another date tomorrow. Tomorrow.